All right. Good evening, everybody. Hope all is well. This is the second, time I've attempted to show this movie. I know it's a Sunday and kind of early, but that's just the way you know it's gonna be. I'm falling out as usual, but I gotta the tablet is too tricky. I'm going to have to study that because they changed a whole bunch of stuff when you look at StreamYard in the tablet. So I couldn't find Juno and everything. And thank you for that, 71. She says the dream team's back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we've got Chester Franklin Jr. is in the house. 71 is in the house, of course, and we have Allen's in the house and Jimbo Jackson in the house so far. So that's that's who we have tonight so far. Hopefully, Rosie and Brooke and Ashton and the crew they show up. You know, because I don't think any of the other uh, people are on that I know of. And whatnot. So tonight's movie is Kill List, which is a sort of a special agent kind of thing where this guy comes out of retirement to help a friend out, and then the assignment they've been prone to is not what it's supposed to be, and things go awry, and that's about all I'm going to say, and stuff. But thank you, 71, for also putting up the Tubi link. It's also on AMC Plus as well, and sorry if I forgot to put that link up there, but most people know how to navigate that. And hey, Sailor George is in the house. It's good to see you. So, um, yeah, what a week I had, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm not going to go into into all that. But there were some good sides to it, but bad sides as well. But I have watched the first episode of the Ed Gein series up on Netflix, and that first episode, I didn't think that much of. There's a bunch of I don't know stuff that they're fudging that's not true, and then of
What
course
what
there's
did you what you say about it?
stuff that
What you
that
say
is true. I
about
mean,
it?
Charlie Hunnam is
Yeah, you kind of cut out a bit, and
that
we missed part of the beginning of what
that
you were
well
talking.
Char- Charlie Hunnam Charlie Hunnam's really great, plays him perfect, I think, but there's just a lot of stuff that doesn't make. I mean, it's making more sense in the second episode. I watched about 20 minutes or so of the second episode, and but the first episode, it was just sort of they added some stuff because I guess he had a fascination with you know the Nazis because World War II was going on at the same time. When he
Yep.
was alive, and there's some you know
Oh shit! I think Texas got frozen there, but he'll be back. Yep. I'm excited to see the show, folks. I have not seen it. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to check it out. Hopefully, the movie doesn't screw up, and so I'm able to watch it on there. Welcome back, Texas.
So what I was going to say is, as it progresses, it'll make probably a lot more sense.
Yep.
So All right, and P. Rich is in the house, so it's good
Hey,
to
P.
see
Rich.
P. Rich. How you doing, P. Rich? I hope everything's going all right. P. Rich showed something last night, Exists or something, a Bigfoot movie, but I didn't get a notification until I saw him pop up, and then I was like, "Oh, got to see what's going on there." Of course, it was a fun time regardless, but I had no idea that he was going live last night. But of course, also last night somebody else was on, and we don't need to say who it was because it's very simple to figure that out. As you can see, Juno.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get this started in about maybe 4 minutes or so, and so everybody just get ready and all that, and and whatnot. Hey, Anthony, hope all is well. I'm glad you're still up to 2016. Let's get that crossover into 2017 going and everything. So I hope that, goes well.
Hey, Anthony.
Oh, no, it wasn't the ghost and Mr. Chicken yet. Hey, Bree Dazzle, how's it going?
Hey,
Everybody
Bedazzle.
should check out Bree Dazzle's channel because she's got a lot of great karaoke videos and stuff. I'm just she did I think it was "You Can't Stop Rock and Roll" by Twisted Sister, and man, she was wailing on that one. It was awesome as fuck. It was really really good. She was burning the house down on that one. Oh, 71. I wanted to do this for you because I wanted you to tell me what you thought of my imitation. Hey, big girl. So so that was for you. That something we could like laugh at. But yeah, in about 3 minutes we'll get this thing started. Oh man. 71, I'm just waiting for her to have a stream that's called The Adventures of Flashlight Ass. I think, that would suit her really, really well. Did you check this out already, Juno?
Yes, I did. Because I already checked on the day we were going to do it.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good movie.
Eh, we should do our own stream 171 and just, have at it. But yeah, if everybody's ready and all that, I'll do a countdown and we'll get this thing started.
Hmm.
So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play, bitches and pendeos. This is rated 18 plus. Plus, there is also flashing lights. So for any of you with peanut allergies and sensitive to strobes and other stuff, too fucking bad. The sandwich, yeah, that's a good joke, Chester.
Oh shit. Texas got kicked out. He'll be back, folks. Got one joke. What do you call which who lives in the beach? A sandwich. Trolleys will eat your brain. Welcome back, Texas.
Thank you. So yeah, we get this starting off. This guy arguing with his wife. You know, he was like the agent and all that. She's all,
Mhm.
you know, yelling at him and stuff. And he just looks like your, you know, average Joe Schmo. You know, so he's trying to get this like jacuzzi started. You know, and so that you know, Juno would probably just take a sledgehammer to it and not worry about it.
Yep. With animal style fries.
Yeah, Jimmy and I were talking about, you know, people having meltdowns at like restaurants and stuff that we've witnessed, and it's always funny, you know, to see these goofs, you know,
Oh,
going on.
the Karens and the Carls.
Yeah. Hey, MAGA Cat, good to see you, brother. Glad you're here.
Hey there, Mega Cat. Don Night Out Movie Talk is in the motherfucking house. What's up, Don?
Oh shit, it's you know, it's Christmas when Don's here. He was on the other night, but I couldn't make it because I was so tired. I was gonna pop in and say hello, but I couldn't even handle that. So I apologize, Don, because he was showing a good movie too. And I was like, what the fuck? Well, not that he ever shows anything bad. I was like, damn. So this guy's wife, I guess, is a Swede because she's talking Swedish and shit, you know. mow her down with that lawnmower or something. I'm just kidding.
The lawnmower, man. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah, I've seen Lawnmower Man. Fucking I was trying. Oh, and Frankenhooker. At the beginning when they have that whole, you know, the lawnmower scene, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Don't stand in front of it." Just like not get away from it. Just don't stand in front of it.
Yeah.
You know, like okay. I appreciate that, Don. Yeah, that guy's got a pretty good looking wife. For he's definitely above that dude's standards.
Yeah. Welcome back, Texas.
Thanks. I appreciate it. You don't have to say it though every time I come in because I'm just glad to be back. But I appreciate
Cause
it.
yeah, because I didn't realize you were frozen. I thought you were just looking at the movie. I was like, oh,
Well, I was, and then I disappeared. That's when it seems to
yeah,
happen when I'm not talking. I just pop off and on.
yep.
You're welcome, Don. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for you to, you'll be able to crack a few skulls if need be. Don is way more civilized than I am. So, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't say the F word every 5 minutes. No, just kidding. So yeah, they're having this nice dinner with friends and things.
Yep.
So, June, are you still doing dusk from dusk till dawn 2 on Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm still doing that
Okay.
one.
All right.
And it's available on Paraprick Plus for anybody who wants to
Yeah.
know.
It's
Pair of assholes or something.
the one guy that's his friend. I recognize him from some movie, but he's got that big nose. He looks like Pete Townsend of the Who, kind of.
Yep, does look like him. Yeah, it'll be pretty decent. P Ridge. Like you said, you never seen it, Texas.
The second one, I might
Yeah,
have, but I'm not completely sure. I know I've never seen the third one.
yeah. Ain't doing the fucking third movie. That one sucks.
She just actually said hatchet person, so she mentioned P. Ridge. But yeah, I think on Wednesday I'm gonna do Night of the Reaper, and we're gonna have an early show at like 8 o'clock.
Hmm. Oh shit. Texas will be back to everybody. Hey there, Larry. The horror cat dad is in the house. Good to see you, Larry. Larry just popped in Texas.
Oh, okay. Hey, Larry. Hope everything's going good. Appreciate it, Larry. Yeah, so they have that huge fight. He shows them the magic trick where he pulls the tablecloth out from under. But hey, at least the cat's enjoying some dinner. So, see, Larry pops up. There's the cat. You did, Larry. Exactly. Well, and then of course, 71 is always brings the cat mafia and stuff too.
Hmm.
So this is the bit where they start discussing about this job that they're supposed, that he wants them to do. That there's supposedly three people or whatever that they
Hmm.
got to knock off. Mm. Severin actually just released this on a 4K and Blu-ray. It's first time ever on Blu-ray too. It's got a shitload of extras. I'll probably pick it up sometime.
Yep.
I got to be careful about what I say about what I pick up, because there's a certain person that gets jealous, and so. This guy sure does smoke a lot.
He's a chain smoker. Dude, like this dude is a big old chain smoking jackal. Like he smokes like probably too much packs a day.
Who is that?
The character that's like smoking, like he smokes too much.
Oh, yeah, probably.
You said like he smokes too much. Like I agree.
No, P. P is just someone always having to complain about what I do, or what I say and stuff when it shouldn't even make any fucking difference.
Yeah, the fucking piece of shits.
So now I
Shit. Texas will be back to everybody. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie, man. Yeah, this dude chain smokes, man. More packs than Dale from King of the Hill.
but yeah,
I
this
bet this dude smokes too much, more packs than Dale.
but this guy's girlfriend, she's in on it. She made that satanic inscription on the back of that mirror there, and took that bloodied, Kleenex and stuff.
Yep. Johnny from the Wild Guys is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hey there, Johnny.
Hey, Patrick, good to see you.
Hey there, Patrick.
I was going to ask you if you wanted to join me the original night I was going to show this, but you were, I think you had something going, and then I didn't show it anyway because things have been a disaster. My StreamYard keeps kicking me out. I don't know how to fix this bullshit. I think it's the battery in my phone though, or some shit. I need to get a new one. Kid's trying to smother his dad by holding his nose shut.
Those damn kids.
So Johnny wants to know how's everything going at your Walmart.
Good. I broke more pile of shit DVDs of Halloween Ends and other shit movies, including that shit
Okay, Patrick, thanks for telling me. Yeah, I think I just need a new battery, but it's weird. They did a new I had to do a new update on my phone about a month and a half ago, and they changed a whole lot of shit around on it and stuff, and I don't know. That's really, and then all of a sudden this thing's been jumping and going crazy like that. So they found a dead rabbit.
There goes Peter Rabbit.
Oh damn,
He's no
that's
more.
awful. Awful, Patrick. But thanks for letting me know, because I kept wondering. I go, man, this is weird. I was trying all these different things and I couldn't figure it out, but I figured that had to be, the culprit and everything.
Yep. That happened to me a year ago, and that was devastating, man.
Yeah, since I know you like to do those IFC films, if I ever do one,
All right, don't worry, Patrick. Texas will be back. Here he is.
as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted that, yeah, if I do some, one that another one sometime. I'll shoot you a message or something and let you know if you want to join us or something. Yeah, Pontypool is a great one. That's really good.
He means Sentai Pad is a good one.
You ever see Pontypool?
I've never seen that. Is that another IFC movie?
Yeah, it's
Because
it's
I
good. You should look it
because I
up. I
like
think
those.
you'll like it.
Yeah, because I've seen a few IFC movies, but I have not seen all of them. Like I never seen Ponty. Was it Pontypool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never seen that. But I do like the Human Centipede,
The human centipede.
which I
I
know
don't.
it's not a I know it's not a great movie, but I have fun with how
And,
stupid it
and
is.
you were bitching about VHS Halloween, and you like human centipede. Okay.
I'll take Kenny Pimmerfield over that one. I rather I rather because at least with everybody dies at the end, so like at least it's a
Well, yes, that is
ambiguous
true.
ending, and especially the way like it goes and shows the sky like a gloomy gray sky where you know it's a gloomy ending,
I've
like a bleak
I've
ending.
never I've never seen the other two, but this girl I was dating at the time, she's like, "Oh, I really want to see this movie," and I'm just like, you're out of your mind. And she's like, "No, let's watch." And so I rented it from Netflix, and we were watching it, and I was laughing and stuff. Oh yeah, here's where this old geezer like cuts that dude's hand, and then he cuts his own hand and stuff. But that's fucked up. Some dude just randomly grabbing your hand and slitting it open with a knife. The human centipede ruined Silence of the Lambs for you. How so?
I have seen the other sequels too. Because you said you haven't seen the sequels.
No, I haven't seen those. I know Eric Roberts is in one.
Yeah, he's in the third one.
He was
Which
obviously slumming for a paycheck.
yeah. Did you ever see the ambulance movie with him? Like that's a pretty good one.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
is
pretty
that the
good.
one with Bill Mosley?
No, I think so. Yeah, I can't
There's
remember if
one.
he was in it. Was there
There's
one
one.
with Bill Mosley?
There's one with Bill Mosley, like where him and some other guy, drive an ambulance and they're murderers or some shit, something
Yeah,
like that. I could
I,
be
I
totally
don't know.
off.
I don't know if it's that, but the one with Eric Roberts, like I remember seeing that one like years ago, and I thought it was pretty good. It was better than the fucking ambulance movie we got with Michael Bay, which that sucked. Like, just stick with the Eric Roberts one. That's the better movie.
Um, well, yeah, I see what you mean, Patrick. The guy, yeah, that guy's a fucking nut for sure. That guy, his friend
Oh,
asked him
Doctor
if
Shit. Are you talking about
that
the
guy was,
doctor that's in?
yeah.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
was saying that his friend asked him if that was his wanking hand, the hand that got cut, and everything. Is like, holy shit.
But yeah, the doctor in Human Centipede, I call him Doctor. I call him Doctor. Dip. What is it? Shit. Doctor Shit. That's what I call him. I call him like Doctor Shit. Yeah, they have VHS Halloween on Shudder. Chester, yep. I checked it out. Wasn't big on it, but if you want to check it out, I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
The
But I called, yeah,
well, the best thing about Human Centipede is just that they all die. And if that's a spoiler alert for
yeah.
somebody that hasn't seen it, too bad. I don't care.
It's been out for almost 20 years, so like everybody should have seen it already. But Human Centipede, I don't hate it. Like a lot of people think it's a shit movie, but it's watchable compared to the second movie, which that's a piece of shit. That goes too fucking far.
Um, fucking Eric Roberts. He's in a buttload of like Lifetime movies now, anyway. So
hmm Yeah, he's stuck in those torture Lifetime Hallmark movies.
all those like satanic Hallmark movies. Yeah.
Yep. Beware of the Hallmark movies. They're satanic shit. But yeah,
Speaking real quick of satanic Hallmark movies, just want to give a shout out to our main man that always watches on the after hours, Todd Christian. He's always checking us out, and you know he's part of the fam. Even though sometimes he can make it in, sometimes he can't. But he's always here in spirit at least, and watches the
mhm,
replays. So yeah, and thanks
yes,
to
he does.
anybody else who watches the replays as well.
Shout out Todd. Yep.
Yeah.
But but I could enjoy the Human Centipede as anything. Maybe I might do as a watch party one day. I wouldn't do the second one because that goes fucked up. Or maybe the third one. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the third one.
But this is for Todd, just because William Shatner and Impulse. If you've never seen this, this is a must see. Shatner's
Impulse.
always he's always over the top, and he's definitely over the top in this one.
Why do you
It,
call
it,
me Bobby?
it's a crazy one.
Yeah, he was in that. Like you said, he was in Impulse, which I never seen it, but I want to check it out. But hopefully, it's better than him being in that American Psycho shitty sequel.
Mhm. I had no idea he was in that.
I I don't know why he was even thinking of doing that crap. Like I'd rather watch Silent Night Dead Night 2 over that piece of shit.
This is a great scene when he pops his lid at these fuckers singing this song and stuff. That guy looks like a bootleg Pano there.
Yep.
And then you got the one guy sitting at the end of the table that looks like a bootleg Kevin Smith.
Hey, I'm Kevin Smith coming out with Electric Boogaloo. Mallrats 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Kingdom of the Spiders. Yeah, he was great in that. Human Centipede 4, Revenge of the Wigs. Ah, double orange juices all around. Oh dear God, I don't think Larry would buy a human centipede figure.
Unless it's the human Sentai pad. Did you ever see the South Park doing an episode of the Human Centipede with Steve Jobs making a Sentai pad?
Yeah.
Fucking great. Oh shit. Texas will be back here, but yeah. Human Sentai pad, that was fucking hilarious. Even with Carmen's in that episode, like he is such a jackass.
Human Centipede 5, Revenge of the Clown. Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I might do that. I might have to do human centipede or human centipede shit or what the fuck.
Centipede 6. How do fava beans taste inside six people?
I'm surprised they haven't made like a fucking franchise out of those movies. Like they only made 3 movies.
Well, they were probably lucky to get all those off the ground, you know.
Yep. Human Centipede 8 Journey to that Journey to the Center of the Ass Crack. Or Human Centipede 10 Revenge of the Caucasow Maniac. She's an ex porn star. She's done it all.
There goes that priest into the incinerator. Yeah, I've heard that
Yep.
Maniac remake's pretty decent. I still haven't seen that, but yeah, that's a good thing. Although Elijah Wood's like cameo that he had in the monkey was kind of weird.
like the time I was like months like back in like during like July when I was off and stuff. I saw the movie The Fanatic and that shit fucking made me laugh watching it.
What, that Travolta one?
Yep.
Oh
Where he's
God.
stalking Devin Sawa. He's stalking Devin Sawa in the movie.
Yeah. Ooh, man, I don't
Like
know how I feel about that one. I tell you, it's
I, I already know it's a bad movie in the first place, but it's just like it made me laugh of how ridiculous and over the top it is. That it just kept me entertained of how bad it was. The script is bad. The story's bad. The writing is dog shit.
right.
But Travolta, like, he's fucking hilarious in the
Yeah, it's
movie,
a oh man.
and he's called Moose.
For
Devin Sawa did a fantastic IFC film, The Midnight in Hunter and Hunter. Oh shit, I want to see it. Yeah, because I like Devin Sawa. I think he's solid in movies, man. I do want to see the one where he's with Chief. Not I mean Chief. I mean what was that fucking guy from Dawn of the Dead? Um, who the fuck is that black guy? The one in Dawn of the Dead. I forget his
oh,
fucking
Ken
name.
Foray.
Ken Foray, yeah. But Devin, I think him and Devin Shaw did like a vampire movie, which I kind of want to check out. I think it's on Tubi.
It might be the one that Patrick's talking about. I've never heard of that movie that he said Devin Sawa did called Hunter x Hunter. You know,
I don't think that. No, because it's not an IFC movie. It's more like an
uh,
Anchor Bay movie. Because I seen like a trailer for it. Like when I would watch my Masters of Horror DVDs, like I saw a trailer for it,
oh, okay.
and like it's like Ken Foree and Devin Sawa are like in a vampire movie, and they're like vampire hunters and shit. I want to check it out because it's on Tubi. Because I saw a
I,
glimpse of
I
the
like
poster
the
on.
I like that Devin Sawa movie he did, Devil's Candy. That's a good one.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one. That one's a good one. Is that the one with the? Is that like Devil Candy's the one with the rock with the rock and the rock and roll guitar and shit? You
I
ever see
don't
that? Is
remember.
that the one?
I don't remember that. I mean, it could be, but it's the one where he's an artist or some shit.
Yeah, because he has like a guitar too that he kills like the bad guy at the end, which I spoiled it. Shit.
Rosalia is in the house. The fun shall continue and begin anew.
Hey Rosie, good to see you. I agree, Patrick. Masters of Horror. I would have wished they would have kept like two more seasons. Like they should have gotten fucking Wes Craven for that show. Like that was a damn shame they didn't get him.
And those Master of Horrors, there's a few. Those Argento ones, holy fuck. Those are just out there.
Yeah, I got some Masters of Horror lined up. Yep.
Yeah, so I think this is this the torture porn bullshit, I think, and yeah, so that they're gonna fucking do this guy in and shit.
Yeah, the torture point shit.
And so yeah, this fuck's called the librarian.
Patrick, he even reviewed the actress that played the Jennifer character in Argento's Jennifer on Masters of Horror. That's cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, she was one fine babe.
Patrick, he interviews like tons of people and stuff.
That Dear Woman, that was kind of funny. Like it's more like a funny episode than a scary episode. I did like that one.
For those of you guys that aren't subscribed to Patrick's channel, there's the link right there.
Yep. Hit the like, everybody. Yeah, I agree. Like Patrick, that shit does has the Dear Woman did have some funny moments, and I do laugh when the guy fucks up and he loses all his shit in the gambling. He's like shit, which does relate to everybody. Gambling the money away.
Oh, you're very welcome, Patrick. No problem. And Brooke Sauce in the house now. So
Brick
where we go?
Saucy is in the house.
Yeah, so this pervert here, he's
Alright, take the controllers, he'll be back, folks. Hey there, Brooke. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good.
it's like I can't even, get a word in edgewise, but so like they're gonna, you know, he- this guy's actually kind of enjoying the fact now that he's getting nails like popped into him and shit. It's just pissing me off because I can't get my usual like fucks in, so I'm just gonna go fuck, 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 fuck. There we go. That should work for a while anyway.
Like Dennis Farina and Get Shorty. Fuck, fuck,
Yeah.
fuck, fuck.
See, Rosie said I froze like Jack Torrance.
Yep.
Man, once they get to the reveal in this fucking movie, man, it's like holy shit.
Out of the fucking world.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, how's it going, brother?
Either Rob.
Good to see you, Rob. Appreciate you coming in and whatnot. It's good to see you. Rosie, with you just made the kill list. There we go. Yeah. See, like I said earlier, the guy kind of looks like Pete Townsend because he's got that big ass nose like Pete Townsend. The kind of beak that you could fucking suck a pigeon up. His nose.
Big ol' big ol' rooftop needle nose.
Right. See, I tell Jimbo Jack to always, watch certain movies, and then I said, you got to see this one, man. And so here we go. He's like, like, it's out of control. Lists are blurry. Yeah, get a free wig when you buy a McFlurry. Here we go. Just to make that rhyme.
But yeah, that Wednesday Sunday at Wendy's is fucking good.
Oh yeah, I tried one of those. Yeah, that was some good stuff.
I even like that red stuff that they said it's supposed to be blood. Like that shit was good on the ice cream.
Right.
I don't know if I don't know if IFC's film still around. Like, are they still in
Oh
business?
yeah, they still make movies. Um, you get let's see, there's Rob's link. You know, I'm the wizard of the Blizzard. Hopefully, no wig hair in the McFlurry. Absolutely. You know.
Yep.
Speaking of, oh, you're welcome, Rob, and I apologize because I thought I was already subbed, and then I looked and I was like, oh shit. Sometimes, I start talking to people and I fucking forget that everybody else can subscribe to you too and all that. Yeah, if you get like AMC Plus, you get the Shutter, you get AMC channel, the Shutter channel, the IFC channel, and then the Sundance channel. That's a good fucking deal too.
Yeah,
$9 for 4 channels.
that's cool. It's just I thought like they were not around anymore because I thought they were like licensed to that IFC channel that would be on cable and shit.
Oh no, they still do because they know that you're around, so they're like, we're not closing down, until Juno, makes us close down. So, Patrick
Yeah,
too.
this
Patrick, he checks security on all those channels. you know.
yeah yeah. I'm surprised they're still around. Like they last longer than Anchor Bay.
Well, Anchor Bay really never had a channel. They were just a company, but they
Yeah, like that's a company that's not around no more.
they restarted up though apparently, but I don't know what they're putting out.
But they used to rule the 2000s, man, of physical media, like Halloween movies, Phantasm. one through to the shitty fourth movie, and then all of the Maniac, Fulci's movies, all the Carnage and the Gore galore, and the Yets and Yams movies that are horror, all the good shit.
What kind of list do the pills make? The pill list. Fucking Crosby pills and hash. There you go.
There's the deal. Deal or no deal on the pills for Crosby.
Oh yeah, Crosby's 6 fucking feet under now. I mean, if any of you like him, that's all right. But he hated punk rock, so he was a piece of shit in my eyes. So fuck him. Old walrus looking dead hippie.
He hated the Sex Pistols and all those punk rock shit. Fuck
Yeah, he
him.
used to talk shit on Twitter all the time about punk rock. Yeah, that's right. He drank through 3 livers, and then he liked 16-year-old girls too, like old Mike Love, who I refer to as Mike Hate because I can't fucking stand him either.
So that made him more. That makes him more of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, ATM. I remember seeing that one. That's another IFC movie.
Yep, the Yard Boys. Yeah. Thank God he wasn't in them though. Yeah.
Mhm.
He was in the Boys though. Yeah, I saw like Neil Young with Crazy Horse, but I mean, it was a weird show. It was like at the Cow Palace, and the opening bands were Driving and Crying and Sonic Youth, and that was really the main reason I was there, to see Sonic Youth. But it kind of sucked because Neil Young, he after Driving and Crying played like 20 minutes, and then Sonic Youth, I think their set was like 55 minutes or whatever. He had everybody wait. It was like, I think they were, both bands were done by like 9:30. So from 9:30 10 and a half, we had to stand there and wait until he came on, and then he played till fucking you know 1 in the morning or some shit. It was insane. Played like a long ass time. The only other time I was at a show where there was no even open is when I went to go see him, and he didn't come on until I think like nine or something, which that wasn't a big deal, but my ex-wife kept bitching, at me about it because she always wanted to see Prince, and I worked my ass off to get these really good fucking tickets, and she just kept bitching, well, if he doesn't start soon, we're gonna go. And I said, I ain't fucking leaving. You know where the bus stop is. I was like, no, fuck that. Sonic Youth, yeah. Yeah, I heard something about that because I don't remember why, but yeah, something was going on. And they'll be back at it.
This
Well,
fucking
it's true,
shit.
Patrick. I mean, he was mad that we had to actually like wait in line, to get before they opened the fucking doors. I mean, it was pathetic. It's like, one of the things with my ex-wife is she always wanted to smoke dope all the time. And then it made her lazy and she would never go out. So I was always, going to shows and doing my thing. And then she'd bitch at me for coming in at 2 or 3 in the morning, It's like, well, too fucking bad. I'm sure Aerosmith jumped Kate, whoever she was. Not just kidding. Yeah, so the guy's friends all pissed off about him taking hammers to people's heads, and then they find that somebody's got info on him and stuff. Well, we all know who that is. That's that fucking witch lady. That's cool. I saw Sam I think, one of their first shows at the farm. There was like this big deal, trying to think. Fuck, can't remember who. I mean, I know Final Conflict played that. Christ on Parade, I think, played. Uh, oh, actually, no, it wasn't Sam I Am yet. It was their band before, Isocracy. That's who it was. And I think the Lookouts played. There was a shitload of bands. And then I remember going to a skate rock show at the farm as well. That was good. That was like Christ on Parade, Beyond Possession from Canada, the Accused, Drunk Engines, and then Septic Death were like the headliner. Yam, I am. Fucking Septic Death, their singer was that guy Pusshead that, drew a lot of Metallica, artwork for t-shirts and all that sort of shit. Now they've got some guy that does the same type of artwork for them, but they were awful. Like, I mean, I always liked them as far as like most of the stuff they did, but they had their drummer had his snares all fucking tightly tuned, so they always had this kind of like rumble sound, like like that, and it was just, oh man, atrocious as shit. Yeah, so this old man who doesn't look, they tried to make him look like the tall man or something. They're calling him like, cogs in the machine and some shit about reconstruction. It's getting to the big deal here.
Yeah, with the
The
mongoloid size.
the reveal, as they say.
It's alive. It's it.
Bikini kill list. Yeah, there you go. I had this I had this friend, and she thought that bikini kill song Rebel Girl, when she's saying Rebel Girl, she says, "What the fuck is she saying? Selling drugs?" I'm like, "What?" She's saying Rebel Girl. How the fuck do you get selling drugs out of Rebel Girl? Fucking what the
Rebel
hell?
girl, rebel.
Yeah. It's because my battery is fucking up in this phone 71 and it keeps kicking me off. So now the two friends are fighting, breaking plates, and just a everyday, friendly fire there.
And it's serious, serious carnage.
Yeah, that's Juno and I in the after hours.
Hmm.
Start fighting.
They're fighting like scouted dogs. Yeah, commentary in the fight. My God, Texas.
Hey,
This is
Shamarlos,
serious
what's
carnage.
happening?
Hey, Scott.
Rosie says it's the evil twin, trying to take over. And Alan says you should rename your show Juno After Dark.
Hmm.
And Shamarlos had pretzels. Man, I was hoping you had already like downed about 3 pizzas, man. And he's watching Tales from the Hood too. You should be watching Kill List with us. There's fights. And it's almost hood like. It's not exactly hood, but we could make it hood. We could both buy like big old afro wigs. Tales from the Food. Yeah, that's Shamarlos's cooking show. Tales from the Food.
Hmm.
There we go. So now this is the MP. So that's where they're going to go after the MP. Which the MP to me just sounds like a supermarket. Oh, I have all three of the Tales from the Hood movies. I like them, all right. Yeah, there you go. Tales from the Food, Marla Scott's horror show. There we go. That would be awesome.
Wig from the hood.
Yeah, Wig from the Hood, Beef from the Hood.
Tales from the clown.
Yeah. Could-
Tales from the Shamala Scott Food House of Horror.
Tales from Tales from Flashlight Ass. Hey, big girl.
Tales from Caucasow Maniac.
So, question for the house. Do you find it acceptable to, like, say you hit somebody with your car and you killed them? Do you find it acceptable to act like that's, absolutely nothing, that it's not a big deal that you killed someone? Straight out of Harris County. Just asking because, 71 and I know somebody that, did this. They don't give a fuck. And what makes it even worse was
Alright. Texas got frozen, everybody. He'll be back. And resume.
it was a hit and run as well. And the person, was an immigrant and they didn't give a fuck like either way. And they still talk about it like it's no big deal. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, it's absolutely not acceptable. Two of us. Yes, I'm a clone. Yeah, this is when it's going to get to the real, like what the fuck part. Dr. Tasty Freeze. No, they weren't a Domino's delivery driver. But you know what, 71, I just realized, I wonder if she was sitting on that mag light while she was driving. That fucking bitch. No, I'm being serious. This bitch put a, I've mentioned it before. There's, a video of her sticking a fucking Maglite flashlight up her ass. So she was probably
Oh
sitting on it
my
when she
god.
killed that guy.
Oh fuck, man.
First time I ever mentioned it, I remember like when I said, "Oh, flashlight ass," and Z was like, "Who's flashlight ass?" I said, "Nobody you want to know." And then 71's like, "You shouldn't talk
Oh
about
shit.
you shouldn't talk about that person." I said, Why not? She's not fucking coming in here. Oh yeah,
I
so here we go. Here's all the naked people with the fucking masks on and stuff walking around, and yeah. See, they
the
didn't say
eyes white
anything about nudity. They were saying, flashing lights. But here we go. Here's these satanic bastards going to their ritual and shit. This
fi-
is the big deal right here. They're going all Wicker Man on us in this motherfucker right now.
fucking midsummer shit.
Well, this is fucking better than Midsummer. I tell you that much.
Yeah, fuck midsummer.
Exactly, Patrick. Zoinks is the perfect word. Oh, I'm not going to talk about, that person. First time I saw this, I just was like, holy shit, what the fuck? And it still is a good what the fuck moment, too.
Pretty good movie, man. It's a pretty good movie, my friend.
Yeah. Thank you, Juno. Then they hang that woman, she's in like a fucking mummer's outfit. See, they don't even give a fuck, and he takes that one dude out. It's just like,
They took out Cornelius and Caesar.
you, you need like a fucking rocket launcher, Flicker man.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, ah, ah.
The fucker, man.
That's what I'd be using, damn rocket launcher.
Oh shit. Yeah, Texas will be back, everybody. I agree. I absolutely agree, Patrick. IFC over A24. I agree. Not that I don't think A24 did bad movies, but I think they're getting overhyped with all this garbage shit.
Well, it's like I always say, like about Midsummer, that fucking those characters are so fucking stupid, it's too
Easily.
unrealistic to me that people would be that dumb, especially that one guy
Yeah.
who they picked to have sex with that woman because they think that the child that woman's gonna bear is gonna be like the next king or whatever the fuck they're trying to prove.
And the same thing, the story didn't make no fucking sense, and it had a stupid ass ending too.
And then somebody told me to fucking, watch the director's cut. And I'm like, well, I already hate this, this one. Why the fuck am I going to waste another hour, on a fucking movie I thought was a piece of shit?
Yeah,
That makes no
what the
sense.
like? Who the fuck wants to watch a longer fucking version of a piece of pile of shit?
Sorry about that, Chester. That was me. I sent some people, over there to, you know, distract the police. A24, bingo. That's right.
Yeah, A24. It's been kind of hit and miss lately, like with some shit. Like I haven't been impressed with some of their movies, and they kind of overhype the fucking movies. Like it has to be every fucking movie's overhyped. Like oh, high Rotten Tomato score and ass kissing reviews and all this shit. Nah, I'll put IFC. Like I would say, I would put IFC movies over A24.
Yeah,
Cause it's
somebody
just the
got old
same.
gal
Go ahead.
here and stabbing the fuck out of him. Bam.
Damn it, this is serious fucking carnage.
Absolutely right. 71. Chester Franklin is everything. He's the goat. He's always here no matter what.
Yep.
Give it up to Chester. There you go. Salute.
Yep.
Man, they fucked all Gale up there. I mean, Gall or whatever the fuck that dude's name is. It's got a woman's name. What the
G-
hell?
Gil.
Jesus, man, his intestines falling out of him and stuff.
Gil.
At least
Poor
he
Gil.
he says he's fucked. There we go.
Yep. Bye bye, Gil.
Yeah,
Get
today
fucked.
was a pretty decent day since I had the one of the shittiest fucking weeks last week. Oh, a small update I will say was that my stepdad actually did come down with his wife. I guess apparently they were only here a couple of days, and my stepdad it didn't even know what the fuck to do about like my stepbrother's remains. So he had to ask my stepbrother's friend, who was ultimately put in charge of what have been his estate or whatever. She was his power of attorney, I guess. And she said basically that he wanted to be cremated and go back to Tennessee. So that's what they did. She said they can't, his dad's 86 years old and his wife's like 82 or whatever. She said they both couldn't hear worth a fuck, and it was driving her nuts. So they, I'm glad. I mean, it would have been cool. Like he wanted to stay with me, but I guess he just couldn't make up his fucking mind or whatever. They didn't even bother to let me know. She told me,
Yep.
but you know, I talked to her. She took care of everything. And she's blind as well. So I mean, imagine that all the shit she had to go do and stuff, and it was even like double fucked. But she did it, so
Yep.
I'm gonna go hang with her in a couple of weeks because my stepbrother was basically her best friend, and she really doesn't have anybody else. So
My condolences, man, my friend.
thanks.
Chester saying, "Yeah, everything's okay," but my damn neighbor yelling and trying to fight. Oh, neighbor fight.
Oh, my stepdad drove down here. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're gonna send him the ashes or whatever. She didn't make herself clear, like because I didn't think they would do that shit today, but yeah, yeah, but that's where he wanted to go. So, you know,
Is Tennessee is his hometown?
I'm okay. 70.
Is Tennessee? Oh, Texas. He froze. He'll be back, everybody. Yeah, my condolences to Texas and his family.
But yeah, I mean, it was odd because I heard from it was my apartment manager that actually called me and told me. She had it all wrong. She goes, he passed away last week. And then when I called his friend, I said, well, I just heard, yesterday that he had passed away last week. She goes, no, it wasn't last week. It was on September 8th. And I said, oh, she was just like, I was going to call you, but I've been busy. And I was like, oh, I don't know. No worries. I understand. But,
His
thanks,
home
Rosie.
his home state is Tennessee.
Yeah. So here's this guy's wife. She's just shooting here and there. Oh, now we have the hunchback, you know.
The Igor.
All of that's all, fucked up when you see these goons and these, with these fucking robes and crazy shit. And then they got that woman there and she's got that crown of thorns over her eyes,
Hmm.
fucking satanic bastards. So now they're cutting into that, old Ed or whatever the fuck his name is in his hand again. It's like, damn, just leave his hand alone. Why don't you, bastards? Yeah, so then they put that mask on him and duct tape that friggin' knife to him, and then they make him duel it out like they're having a knife fight in fucking West Side Story or some shit. Wig of Thorns, there you go. But imagine if you had a fight scene like this instead in West Side Story, the Jets and the Sharks or whatever, and they got their two best guys and they can't fucking see because they're wearing these, you know, masks made out of, you know, some sort of fucking stalks, shit.
It would have made
But
it more
he's got the
badass.
hunchback there and shit. Whack,
Yeah, the
whack, whack.
Quasimodo. The Quasimodo.
Yeah, there's that one bitch right there. Yeah, then his wife was the hunchback. I mean, what the fuck? That was a setup because they had the kid, you know, tied to her as well, to give her the hunchback. Absolutely, Jimbo Jack. It definitely deserves a Queefy Moto, a rewatch. Wig Side Story. That's true too. I mean that you know that's not a crowd that nobody should be hanging out with. I just wish there was a kind of deal where it's ambiguous as to whether he went nuts and started trying to kill them all or whatever. But that would have been a more fitting ending, that if he was able to like gun them all down, stupid
Go on, John.
bastards.
Go on, go on, John Dillinger on their asses
Right?
with the Tommy gun. That.
Have wig will travel. Yeah. But yeah, so that went reasonably well, except for me, disappearing and reanimating and terminating everything.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a good movie, man.
Glad you
Seeing
liked
it the
that one,
second
Juno.
time.
I was waiting on a rant. You're like, what the fuck was this?
This was better than it was better than VHS Halloween. Like
I,
this was
I,
better.
I don't know, man. I think you might want to watch it again. Just saying.
Gosh, it's just that first segment pissed me off because I just hate those fucking douchebag characters that I'm like sick and fucking tired. They're writing like they can't fucking write decent fucking characters. They have to have a fucking douchebag character. Like it's just like because you want to like go in the screen and just go after them yourself when you.
Right.
But I
Tickle
did
with.
enjoy this. I did enjoy this movie, Texas. It's pretty good.
Well, Rosie, here's the verdict, because like no spoilers. Juno hated it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was one of the better ones in a long time. I actually enjoyed every story for the most part, I guess. I mean, I can kind of agree with Juno on what he's talking about, but I liked it. I thought it was good.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you think about all the ones that they've put out, and sometimes you get two good stories out of four or whatever. And this, I mean, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
So
It didn't make me go, well, that one sucked. So I didn't think,
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So she
The
said so
one.
far it's good. So she likes it.
Yeah. That's good. Like, but I would say to is your own if you like it. Just, just for me, like, I just didn't care for it. But for me, like the one I do like out of out of the trilogy, like the ones that I didn't mind afterwards, like the sequels I've been getting for VHS. The one I don't mind is 94, which seems that everybody hates that one. I actually don't mind that one. I actually do like
I don't even
94.
remember what's in that one though. See, that's the thing. There's so many of them now that I can't remember half of the shit that's in which one. You know.
Because there were some parts in the what the fuck? There was like vomit in. I'm not gonna spoil for anything, but there's like vomit that you would see in the new one. But like I don't know if it's supposed to reference like the like something in '94, but I'm not gonna go into details what it is.
I pretty much like the first. This is to Brooke because she wants to know which one's everybody's favorite. I pretty much like the first three, although like give or take a story here or there, but the um afterwards it's just been hit or miss me. See, there's never been like, but like usually it's like two stories are good and two stories suck or whatever. And this was the first one in a long time where I actually liked the whole thing. I can't remember which is
Yep.
the one Juno that has like the sniper thing going on.
85. That was the one that first starts
Okay.
that was like the first episode with the sniper. With in VHS 85, that's the one with the sniper. Where that opens that opens the movie.
Yeah, 71. There's multiple VHS movies. They just came out. It's on Shutter. It's called VHS Halloween. Where there's
Yeah,
like
I don't know what.
they're all talked. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, yeah. Rosie says Viral was least favorite. I only liked one segment from Viral. Like I don't hate the movie. It's just they kind of fucked up the found footage thing. Like even like was it the magician one in that story? It went all documentary. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like that part goes all like, why the fuck is documentary footage being in a movie in a found footage movie? That kind of fucks up the found footage. But yeah, Texas is back. But I do like Bone Storm. Like that's probably my favorite VHS out of all the segments. Like I would still put Safe Haven above it, but Bone Storm is definitely my favorite. Like I wish that was turned into a fucking spin off like Siren. Like I
Right.
wish that got a fucking spin off because that was too good. Like it was genius because some people seem to hate that segment, which they keep complaining that oh the characters are douchebags, but they forget they're not bad characters because there's even a part in the fucking segment where they're even like offering water in a fucking candy bar to a homeless guy in a cigarette. Like, see, like they're fucking cool about that. They're not like two douchebags or being fucking dumbasses. Like, and when they're kicking ass, like killing these cold people in Mexico and like with a skateboard, like that was badass.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Like, I wish that got a spin off like Siren. Like, that should have gotten a movie because that was too fucking good.
There's that one Jimbo Jack would like it that has those aliens in it. I forget where those kids fight those aliens or whatever.
Oh, that's the last segment in VHS 2
Yeah, yeah.
where it goes all like they keep like flashing their lights and a big old siren comes out. like
Thanks,
it's a
Patrick.
fucking Scrooge.
I definitely will. You have a great night, and thanks for hanging out with us and stuff. I appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah, you take care, Patrick. Have a good night.
But the one that Patrick was talking about, the one called "I Like You," that one's great. That's when that chick turns into a bat, and that that was fucking
Oh,
great, man.
are
That's
you
the
talking about
one that
the Siren Girl? Yeah, that one.
well, the one in the very first one where those dudes are trying to get laid, and that girl keeps just going,
Yeah,
I like you," and she turns into that fucking bat
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, that's a good segment. That's the one that I kept mentioning saying Siren. Like that's the spin off to that segment. Yeah, yeah. Like I do like that segment from the first one. But I would still say the second one is definitely the best one. Beyond is good. Yeah, Beyond is good. It's just I hated the fuzzy fucking segment with the dog people. That one was just dumb. I didn't like that segment.
Yeah, it's like I said, like the majority of the later ones, it's just kind of hit or miss.
But I did like the fucking alien segment, the mongoloid alien in a that's in an orange field. That one was fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of like crazy ones. There's that one, I think it was in two, where it was that Asian segment. It was
Oh, Safe Haven. That's the segment.
yeah.
Yeah, Ratman segment. That was actually a good one. That was actually the first segment for '94. I actually do like that segment. It kind of feels like a fucking like an actual like lost tapes episode. Because that show used to be on fucking Animal Planet. Which I used to enjoy that show. It was cheesy but fucking entertaining. The cold one was fucked up. Yeah, the one Safe Haven, which is that's from part two. That one is out of the world, man. That definitely goes ape shit crazy.
VHS
A lot of
Chester Kills. That's there you go. That's the next one. We should write a
yes, make it
contest.
Chester.
Put
Have
Chester in there and
Chester
stuff.
in a one man war fucking horror movie
Yep,
where Chester kicks ass. I would pay money for that, Chester.
I would too.
Where
Have
he's
him murder
fighting.
people in like a he could
Yep.
kill people like in a wig factory, and stuff.
Yep. And go
That'd be
after
awesome as hell.
Midsommar. Yeah. And go after Midsommar cult people.
The
And
funny
then
thing about that movie, real quick about Midsommar, is that Imogene, poots in her pants is. I think she's a great actress, but man, I don't know why she ever agreed to that fucking job.
yeah, because her character just fucking cries too much in that movie. That's it. That's just what her character is, just crying. But in other movies, she's pretty fucking good.
Absolutely
But
crazy. So,
yeah,
so
but I don't
in
know what VHS,
about, I
what
guess,
other. Oh shit, the Texas froze.
yeah, there's a lot of good.
Yeah, but I think Texas froze everybody, but he'll be back. But like if you're looking for it, a VHS Halloween, I'll say just enjoy it for what it is. I just give it my opinion. Like I was just not into it, but a lot of people may be more into it. But I'm just kind of done with these movies. Just like, but
Yeah, the
I don't know
black
what
wig
other
one.
VHS. I don't know what else they're gonna come out with. VHS 2000 or VHS World War II. I don't know.
World War II.
Oh wait, how the hell would be VHS if it's World War II? That wasn't even around.
That
Shit.
wouldn't work. VHF
Um,
Weird Al tapes. Yeah.
Weird Al. But yeah, just enjoyed pretty good movies. But on Tuesday I'm gonna be doing From Dusk Till Dawn 2, for everybody that wants to hang out and enjoy us. Will be the sequel to the first From Dusk Till Dawn, and if anybody wants to see it, it's on Paraprick Plus or Parass Plus or
Paramount her
Paraprix.
ass plus. There you
Yeah, it's on there and even on Prime if you want to get the association with Paraprick Ass.
Prime crime.
And yeah, but we'll be watching the sequel starring Robert Patrick and Bo Hopkins. Yeah, it's a pretty decent sequel. I didn't pick the third one because that was a piece of shit. But we'll be watching that for Tuesday. You got anything for Wednesday? Hudson?
Wednesday, it's going to be a early show Wednesday because there's no AEW. It's on Tuesday, but that's neither here nor there, you know. But anyway, because I'm gonna be hanging with Juno. You know, hopefully we all are and stuff, you know. But I'm yeah, so I'm gonna do an early one around 8 o'clock, like tonight. But I'm gonna do one that I told Chester about recently that he watched, Night of the Reaper. So if you guys hadn't seen it yet, you know, it's gonna be, you know, we're gonna do that and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, there's gonna be some.
Night of the Reaper. It will be
It,
Night of the Reaper.
yeah, it's a real good one, Juno.
It's not Night.
Bob
It's not.
Brooks.
It's not Night of the Lepus. It's not Night of the Lepus.
Nah, we're not gonna do, you know, a thing about a movie about a giant fucking rabbit. You know, Night of the Queefer. That's right.
Yep.
But you know, I appreciate you guys and appreciate you all being so kind. You know, with all the bullshit that I've had to go through the past week. Just you know, what a fucking it sucks that I mean I'm I'm mad that I didn't keep in touch with him often, but he was the same way. I mean, literally, I had to cuss his ass out sometimes. I'd call him and leave him, voicemails like, "Hey, I need you to call me." I was nice. I'd be nice like the first three times, but the fourth time, I'm like, "What the fuck is your problem? Call me, you dumb motherfucker." And then finally, I did, stuff. But
Hmm.
that's how it happens, with family and stuff. But yeah, I mean, poor guy, he was blind since birth and he developed this Parkinson's, and when you go to like fucking state doctors and you don't have good medical care, the shit just ate him up. I mean, his friend told me, she said it was just like the worst. And she said, I would hate that for anyone, and she said he did say that he should call you, and stuff, but things would, just what happened, and I said, "Yeah, I know. I'm, I thanked her for, taking care of him. That was the main thing and stuff. Because you know, it probably would have just wrecked me, and stuff. So I'm actually glad that I saved myself some torture. Really, unfortunately. Thank you, Brooke. Stuff. I just really, it's hard to really put things in perspective, but I did uh, get a like
Oh shit. Texas got frozen. He'll be back right now, folks.
thank you, Chester. Well, so what I was gonna say before was that Moonbeam called me up and I got to talk to her for an hour and a half, and that's been a long time. And she was funny. She's like, I feel bad because we're supposed to be, I'm supposed to be, helping you, and I'm doing all the talking about myself, and I'm like, I said, no, you needed somebody to talk to, so and I said, and as did I, so that works out. And the kid got her birthday presents the other day, and so that worked out, and she's apparently she said, well, I mean, she said, tell him I said thank you with 5 exclamation points. So I guess that is high on the kid scale. I guess
Hmm.
is that high on the kid scale, Rosie? Exclamation points. She's a ma, so she would she would know, and Brooke too. You know, if anybody's like still in here. Okay, Brooke says yes, it is. Okay, there we go. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much, and you're all very welcome for the stream as always. And whatnot, and really appreciate you guys coming in, and Patrick and Rob, and yeah, she is. She's really cute. She's a she's a teen now, so that's the kind of it's like you know it's weird when you know someone way before they were born, stuff. So, but yeah, I appreciate all of you for coming in, and 71, of course, and Rosie and Brooke and Chester and Jimbo Jack and Alan and Shamarlos, and of course, my partner in crime, Juno, and and oh yeah, Maggot Cat was here tonight. Larry, the Harcat Dad, and Don, and Patrick. So yeah, it was a
Johnny.
and Johnny. Yeah, it was a good house. So yeah, but yeah. So Tuesday, you know, we'll be on Juno's, and then Wednesday, and then I don't know. There may be a special surprise next Saturday, but that's all I'm gonna say. I can't say anymore. Juno's probably we're gonna get into fisticuffs because I even mentioned that, but we're just gonna see what happens. So that's something you guys will just have to ponder with that. So anyway, good night, everybody. We're gonna take off because my phone is draining as we speak. So love you
All
guys,
right,
and
everybody.
we'll see you soon. Adios, muchachos, nachos.
See ya.